All right, today in the old Magnalite pot, I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna do some chicken etouffee. Never tried it before. My little Cajun seasoning. I've got 2 packs of chicken thighs. I got some Don specialty meat, all-purpose seasoning. I'm gonna put a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, and season up the chicken real well. And I'm gonna put some butter and some oil in the pot, and go ahead and start getting it cooked down. Well, that's a pretty sound out there. All right, been going about 4 or 5 minutes. Go ahead and flip them, let them get brown on the other side. Okay, I gotta get browning coming up on them. These old tongs right here. These old tongs I made in the sheet metal shop when I was in the Air Force, active duty. I was stationed in Guam. I made these tongs in 1989. Some big long tongs. I love these things. I made them in the sheet metal shop in 1989, and they were rough and crude, but man, these are the best tongs made out of stainless steel. I've had these things great, okay, since 1989. That's a long time. Anyway, go ahead and brown that chicken. Get it browned on both sides. I'll give this 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll take it out, and I'll start cooking that roux. All right, let that chicken brown up both sides. I'm gonna take it out of the grease and oil, put it in a bowl, and it ain't fully cooked. It's just brown. So get it out of that oil. Put that flour in there. Let it go. A little bit more oil than I probably should have put in there, but I'll just make a little more roux with it. I might drain a little bit of it out. I ain't got all the greenies on the bottom like I want, but that'll come. Anyway, got that chicken all fried up good and brown. So now I'm gonna take over here and get me let's say this is a half cup of flour. Go ahead and put that in there and start making that roux. So you don't want a dark, necessarily a real dark roux. I want a little bit darker than a peanut butter. But I'll cook it down. Oh yeah, I might add more flour. Add a little more oil in here than I thought. I'll add a little bit more oil. Cook down the roux, and I'll come back to you when the roux working. I got my roux about where I want it. Cooking this for a minute. I got it about where I want it, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop in my vegetables. And what I'm dropping in two bell peppers, a green and orange, and some onions that I cut up and froze. So I'm dropping them in there. So, all right, so I got them onions and bell peppers in there. And I'll start mixing it up real good. Again, I got this on medium heat now. So this will make. I cook this for about 15 minutes. And you got stuff that's gonna stick to the bottom. That's fine. It'll come up just a little bit. A little bit of vegetables. Once they start letting off their liquid, it'll pull all that up. But that's your flavor. And that's while them veggies are cooking in that roux, I went ahead and chopped my chicken. Chopped it up in bite-sized pieces. Every once in a while, you come over and stir as you see stuff sticking to the bottom. That's fine. That's fine. It's just more layers of flavor. I'm gonna put this. Let the vegetables get a little softer, and we'll add the chicken to it. Start pouring in the chicken broth to make the gravy. And one thing that I forgot to say was I'm gonna add in a couple big heaping tablespoons of garlic when I get about I'm cooking about 6 minutes. Put me a couple big tablespoons of garlic in there. Let that cook. When it starts getting good and fragrant, I will go ahead and start pouring the chicken broth in there. I'll mix this in, let it start smelling the room up good. Once you got a good smell, don't want to cook it too long because it'll get bitter on you. Go ahead and cook that garlic in there with the vegetables, and I'm gonna start building the flavors in there. All right, so let this go about closer to 15, I think, because the onions are frozen. It took a little bit longer. I usually do about 10, 15, 17 minutes, something like that. They're getting soft. You still have a little body to them. You got to be cooked away like a smothered. But done that, I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken stock. And I usually like to add it in a little at a time and stir it. You'll see it start thickening up. You'll see it start thickening up, making that good gravy, and all that'll start coming up off the bottom as you see the bottoms get clean. All those greenies, all that flavor is coming unstuck. And that's what makes your dark gravy. There's been no southern bouquet or anything put in here, kitchen bouquet, whatever it's called. This is all just some browning things, browning your meat, and then cooking your roux. So just keep adding. I go ahead and add a whole 32 ounces. Build it, and then I'm gonna add the chicken in there, and I'm gonna let it cook. All right, I've dumped my chicken back in there. Like I said, I cut it in bite-sized pieces. Dump my chicken back in there. I'm scraping the bottom, just make sure I get everything off the bottom unstuck. And I'm gonna turn the heat up to simmer, get it boiling again, just let it go for about 30 minutes or so, and then I'll check back in on it. All right, so had it simmer for about 25, 30 minutes now. You can make it thicker. I could have added more flour and made it thicker, but this is more of a, I don't know if it's chicken stew or if it's chicken etouffee, but it's chicken dang good, what it is. But anyway, this is when you want to check your seasoning, because your chicken had seasoning on it and everything. You want to make sure, nice clean spoon, make sure you check your seasoning. I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. I love black pepper. Add a little more black pepper, and that'll be about it. And then we'll be ready. The rice is about done, so we'll plate some up. See how she is. All right, water set. Got me a little plate of rice. Got me some. Mama got me some new plates. I like these with the sides. Oh, this is gonna be good. Huh?
That's actually a bowl.
Yeah, got a bowl plate in it. But anyway. So let's get a little fork here. Give it a try. Ooh, get a little chicken.
It's a little boiling inside
the
plate.
A little hot. Mm-hmm.
Good Lord.
Y'all gotta try this.